It ain't over till it's over. It ain't over until the fat lady sings. It's done when I say it's done. Yeah, we've all heard the sayings. We've all heard them, right? But how do you know when it's time to cut your losses and move on? How do you know when something's done? Kaput, end of the road, right? We all tend to hang on to things longer than we should. Goals, investments, that rancid jersey you have that smells like old beer. Yeah. Deep down, you know it's time to go, right? Whatever it is, we keep it longer than we should because a lot of us are, let's say, resistant to change, right? We don't like endings. We don't like goodbyes. Now, part of that is because a lot of us are susceptible to a common fallacy that time invested equals intrinsic value, but that's not always the case. I am no better than most when it comes to endings and goodbyes. And for me, it's especially bad for TV shows and characters, right? I hate it when they announce that a show that I've been watching for years is coming to an end because that means I gotta watch a series finale. Yeah. Without fail, end of that series finale, I'm like, oh, I am bawling, right? But in real life, not so much. I had a cat. His name was Percy. He was a great guy. I loved him, right? But it was kind of like, and we now commit Percy's remains to the hole in the backyard. All right, chuck him in, right? But the last episode of Supernatural, oh boy, I was like, Dean, Sammy, what are you going to do without me? What am I going to do without you? Oh, it was embarrassing. How do we resist that urge not to change when every fiber of our being is telling us to hang on to the thing that we've invested time into, and that overwhelming urge to resist change kicks in? Well, start by telling yourself that just because you've invested time into something, it doesn't automatically make it valuable. And if we're talking about a relationship, well, ask yourself, am I going to miss the person, or am I going to miss being with a person and not be able to figure out what to do with my time? I know when I got divorced, I was like, well, what do I do with my nights now, right? But growth requires change, okay? We are intransigent, sentimental beings. But in order to make a step forward, we have to make a change. And you know what? That guy's name who's on the back of that rancid jersey, he doesn't even play for the team anymore. As always, be kind, rewind, keep on keeping on, and we'll talk soon.